Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we are here because Aporia has been released. You can unlock it now by having 2 million points or something like that, so it's really easy. I've already unlocked it, and I'm about to make this video. You actually are you're seeing this video because I'm not gonna farm it because I want to of course save my gems, so when needed I already have a lot of stuff in the gift box, so I'm not gonna farm my characters. I'm just going to farm the events, of course, to be ready for the box that we released at the end of the year, or maybe as soon as the new year will start and the year starts. And so I'm here because I wanted to actually give what I think will be the nice combo, and also with this character and his cards, but also to show you that actually to see together that Aporia has really good skills. We will see those in a moment. They're really good. So before jumping right in, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoyed the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So here, look at how handsome a guy it is. I mean, it is big. So here we go. Let's start actually with the rewards. Apart from the gems, we've got not no insane cards. Actually, we've got these Grunel Carrier. I guess there are 3 copies, as well as triple skill god. Nothing crazy. I mean, all these cards are gonna be destroyed if you do not have a Mechlord Emperor, but then if you have a Mechlord Emperor, they have a cool attack like, negating attack, not be destroying by battle once per turn, as you can see right here. So really nothing special. Then we've got nice card, Chaos Bloom. It is not Mechlord related. I mean, you can use those 3 copies. It is a cool tech, a cool free-to-play tech. It's not broken, of course, but you can actually, actually the Konami gave us triple copies, so you can basically farm your Aporia up to the level 40 and get 3 copies of this, and you can actually put in any deck. They're just a card that you can use to destroy stuff in general, because the first time you're gonna activate this card, you're gonna have you can pop a monster with 1,000 or less attack. The second time you can pop a back row, so it's pretty nice already, and the third time you can pop any card on the field, face up, face down, back row or monster, so it's pretty nice. And it's not once per turn, so basically this means that if you begin, if in your starting hand you have triple Chaos Bloom, you basically can pop 3 cards from your opponent's side, and they're pretty nice. So it's really a nice free-to-play tech to have. Definitely a good card, especially again for the free-to-play army, so nice. I'm really happy for this. Then we've got the Mechlord Emperor Grunel. Nothing special. This guy just gains attack equal to half of your life points, and you can, as all the Mechlord Emperor, you can suck up a synchro monster your opponent controls to make this card gains attack, and then any of them has a different effect. This one, for example, can special summon the monster you just equipped to him to your side of the field in defense position. So that's nice, I guess, especially if you steal a Cyber Slash Sharpie Lady, right? So then we got the second copy of the Carrier, the second copy of God. There you go. This is the second copy of Chaos Bloom. Then this is the second Mechlord Emperor, as you can see right here. This one can always, of course, special summon when a face-up monster is destroyed. And these as well can suck up synchro monsters your opponent controls, but this is another effect. You can send one of the synchro one of the monster that you have equipped to this card to make it attack directly, so that's pretty nice. 2200 is pretty cool, not gonna lie. I definitely prefer this over the other one. And then we've got tons of gems, another Carrier, another god. This is the 3rd copy. There you go, the 3rd copy of Chaos Bloom, and the level 40 reward instead, it's not that good. I mean, you draw 2 cards, and it's not a problem that you have to control a Mechlord Emperor, because as you will see in a moment, the skills are pretty broken about it, but the problem right here is that you do not have to have any other cards in your hands. I mean, if you can play a deck with a lot of spell and trap cards, maybe you can just set and then activate your Aurora draw, I guess. But I don't think it's gonna be that easy, honestly. So, also it's just 1 copy. We'll see, I think it's... They could do something better with Aurora draw, right? Instead of Aurora draw. But I mean, it is what it is. Now we can actually skip to the skills. So starting from upwards, we've got beatdown. Already we know this. The draw sense stuff is not anything we need. Fortissimo combo is the first one. So return 1 Mechlord Emperor from your hand to its owner deck. And play 1 face-up Fortissimo the Mobile Fortress to your field from outside your deck. So this just means that you do not have to play this in your deck, and it's a pretty cool thing. The effect is not that good. I mean, you can special summon a Mechlord army, but I do not know how much of an advantage this can be. I remember the Mechlord army monsters not being that good. Honestly, and the other thing is simply that if you have another field spell on your field, you can just make that come back to your hand. That's it. Twice per duel, okay, that's fine. I can't see any crazy combo. I mean, we've got some Mechlord army stuff, like as you can see right here. Let's actually check the Mechlord army stuff real quick. We've got, let's check Mechlord army right here. And we've basically got this guy that gains attack and nothing else, because it's normal summon, but the field spell just make you special summon those. These instead gains, okay, and this is destroyed by battle, fine. And this maybe is this is the best one, the Mechlord army of Weisel, because this can actually make your Mechlord monster inflicts piercing damage. That's the only you know, that can be seen as good, but actually not, and they're not, in my opinion. So coming back here, we've got heavy starter. We know that level cannon, lock and laser, so can be used by choosing either of the following effects when you control Fortissimo the Mobile Fortress and your opponent has 3k or more life points. This skill can only be used if you begin the duel with a deck that contains no monsters other than Mechlord monsters. So let me actually spoil to you this. All of the best skill, of course, are Mechlord's restricted. So they also give you a number of monsters you have to play. These actually to let you play enough monsters and not, you know, just double 2 monsters, for example, and then tons of spell cards. That's fine. And so select 1 synchro monster on your opponent's field and decrease their life points by its level per 100. Bad. Decrease your opponent's life points by the number of spell trap cards on their field per 100. Really, really bad. I mean, I don't think you can build a Mechlord deck, a burn Mechlord deck, and use this skill. I don't think we have burn stuff with Mechlords, honestly. So definitely this is not the good one. But actually, guys, be patient, the best ones are coming. So Mechlord Army Regeneration, this is pretty cool because it of course combines with the cards we're gonna get tomorrow, and with Mechanical actually, because this big guy can be summoned by sending 3 Mechlord monsters from your hand to the grave, so it's definitely too much. But after you use this effect and you summon this guy, you can use it in the next turn, of course, so it's kinda slow. You can return 2 Mechlord army monsters from with different names from your grave to your hand. This is not good as well, and you know why? Because it's not guaranteed that you're gonna discard Mechlord army monsters to your graveyard. What happens if you just discard the other Mechlord Emperor cards that you're not gonna be able to actually get anything back? So I don't know, not crazy. Mechlord Astrogenesis. So this is pretty cool in my opinion. This is the best one alongside the next one. Those are the best skills in my opinion. This is actually a little bit tricky because I can't understand. Actually, if you have some info about this, let me know in the comment section down below, because this says can be used if you have special summon 3 or more Mechlord Emperor monsters. Okay, and this kind of make this skill a little bit, you know, bad. Banish one Mechlord Emperor Weasel skill or Grenelle, actually both. Yes, triple. So this is not the okay. This is bad. Sorry, I think the cool one is the next one. Yes, this is bad because you're never gonna use all this stuff. I mean, you have to banish all this from your deck, from your graveyard, and play a mechanical from your deck in attack or hand in attack position. And this means, of course, that you have to play or only Mechlord monsters, but you have to have special summon 3 or more Mechlord Emperor monsters during the duel, I guess, not in the turn, because otherwise it would be impossible. So I guess during the duel. And I mean, this guy is not that crazy. I mean, because the second effect is just inflict damage, and I do not think it's that good, honestly. So this was Astrogenesis, right? Then we got Mechlord Convert, and this is good. This is my opinion is good. You can use each of his effect once per duel, and not in the same turn. So you have to actually divide the skill in 2 turns. First one, reveal Mechlord Astro Mechanical in your hand, return 2 Mechlord monsters on your field to your hand, and send 1 Mechlord Affection to your graveyard from outside your deck. So that's pretty cool because this helps you summon the guy just in case you have those monsters on the field. You can make them come back to your hand so that you can discard them to summon the mechanical. And then sending this card is pretty cool because we've got this effect from the grave that says that you can banish this card to avoid your Mechlord monster being destroyed by battle or card effect. So it's pretty nice. It's a protection. I mean, it does not protect from targeting, so I mean, it's a good protection but not crazy. And then the second effect is that instead is actually pretty good because the skill is usually thought to be used is for you to use them both the effects in sequence, so 2 following turns. So usually you should use the first one, return 2 Mechlord monster to your graveyard, from your graveyard to your deck, to add 1 Mechlord mechanical to your hand. So this is to have this guy, to add the guy basically, and the second one is to summon him. So you just make your monsters come back to your hand so that you can discard them to summon the mechanical. And this, as I told you just a while ago, has the restriction of 12 or more monsters, and they all have to be Mechlord. So that's the restriction, of course. This actually forces you to play a maximum of 8 back rows, to, you know, actually to not just have the deck with all back rows, that's it. And I mean, this skill is good. The problem is that I don't know how much this guy can handle the you know, the meta, because keep in mind that with Book of Moon being so common, you can just flip this guy down and then pop it, and then the protection of Mechlord Deflection would not be able to be activated. So I mean, with Book of Moon so famous, you definitely need some target protection, some targeting protection. That's the thing, you know. But I mean, that's honestly, if you're a fan of Aporia and Mechlord cards, this is definitely good, and you have to be happy for this because these skills are pretty nice to use, not gonna lie. And then we've got, last but not least, because Synchro Destroyer is something we already have, we've got Soldier to Lord, and this is good. Actually, the one that we already got is just to add this thing, I guess, right? Return. Okay. Okay, this is nothing special. So this is the last one that is good in my opinion, is Soldier to Lord, and this is the skill that I need your help with, because it's not written actually everything. I mean, can be used if you control only 1 monster. Okay, that's fine. Send 1 face-up Mechlord army monster on your field to the graveyard. Okay, and play 1 Mechlord Emperor based on the list below, and that's fine because basically if you have Army Weasel, you're gonna summon the Emperor. So you're gonna summon the respectively the Emperor. If you have Army Weasel, you're gonna summon Emperor Weasel. If you have Army Skill, you're gonna summon Emperor Skill, and so on. So it's pretty nice. In my opinion, the best. This is actually pretty cool. Actually, now that I think of it, with Book of Moon being so famous, this can actually be a good thing, because this can just negate a spell cards one per turn. Am I right? Once per turn during the other player's turn, yes, you can negate the activation, so it's pretty nice. Let's see what we've got next. So this is good, and but what I do not get is, okay, you send one Mechlord army from your field to the graveyard, and play one Mechlord Emperor from where? That's the question, because if you can play the Mechlord Emperor from your deck, from your hand, for example, this skill is bad, because you have to have the Mechlord Emperor in your hand, and that's pretty, easy to get, right? But if you can play the guy from your deck, the skill becomes really good. While if you can play the Emperor from outside your deck, the skill becomes crazy. That's it. Now, did you get this? Because actually, this has no restrictions on the number of monsters, but only on the type. So you only have to play Mechlord monsters. Okay, that's it. You can play anything in your Hextra deck, that's fine, but you're not forced to play, for example, 12 monsters. So this can be a good skill, but I do not. So if anyone knows, just let me know in the comment section down below, where do you have to play your Mechlord Emperor from? Because this is actually the question. And guys, not gonna lie, this Soldier to Lord with Mechlord Convert are just the two skills that are pretty nice to have, and you're definitely gonna have enough such fun, really good fun with this. Also, guys, so in having to come to a conclusion, I think it was a pretty nice addition, not only for the gems. I'm pretty happy with the Chaos Bloom free-to-play tech, and for these couple of skills, I'm not gonna be able to enjoy them because, as you know, I'm not gonna farm this guy. I'm not gonna spend my gems into the newest box. So I'm not gonna take the cards. Also, but now I'm thinking that I can still play this, right? I mean, I can simply play my Mechlord Emperor Wiser. I got 2 copies of this. I can make something with this, but I have to understand what is this. Where am I playing the Mechlord Emperor from? I need to get this, right? So this can be actually a pretty nice thing to play, and maybe we can. But we have to play only Mechlord. That's the bad thing. So you cannot really combine with anything, but you can play basically anything you want. I mean, and also if you farm the guy, you're gonna have the Emperor for free. They are free to play basically, because you're gonna have the skill and the Grenelle. Where is the? I'm sure I saw the Grenelle, right? Did we get it? Yes, I remember showing you that. Where it is? Grenelle Carrier. There you go. So we've got the Mechlord Emperor. So the skill is actually free to play, I guess, right? Soldier to Lord is definitely free to play. So, you can just farm Aporia and enjoy this. Pretty nice. Not gonna lie, pretty nice. How many times per turn? Per duel, sorry. This skill can only be used once. Ah, that's bad. Just twice would have been so good. Just twice. Not much more. Just twice would have been crazy. Really crazy. So guys, I guess that's all. I mean, let's see actually what we're gonna unlock. Fortissimo Combo's pretty bad. And beatdown. Oh, okay. So the best, of course, needs to be farmed. So guys, that was all for the Aporia review. So in conclusion, I have to say, pretty nice addition. Definitely quite happy for this. I would have been happier if I was a fan of Aporia, of course, and if I would have had enough money and gems to buy the newest mini. there's something, you know, you can have fun with. So guys, that was all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed this. Definitely not going to be meta, honestly, but I mean, at least it's something playable, and that's what we have to, what we need actually. So guys, that was all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed this. If you have some question, of course, feel free to ask me whatever you want in comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.